You. Yesterday I played a soundbite for you and promised you more. Let me play that bite for you again.
Knowing that we apply common sense to other issues in our society, specifically like holding irresponsible people accountable for their actions when they drink and drive and kill somebody, and we do that without restricting control of cars and cell phones to the rest of us, the good guys, why then do you and Hillary want to control and restrict and limit gun manufacturers, gun owners, and the responsible use of guns and ammunition to the rest of us, the good guys, instead of holding the bad guys accountable for their actions?
All right, so you remember I played you that yesterday from a PBS town hall that was not aired. This was after they went off the air. This brave man asked a very good question, and I promised you the response from Barack Obama. Here is some of it.
First of all, the notion that I or Hillary or Democrats or whoever you want to choose are hell-bent on taking away folks' guns is just not true. And I don't care how many times the NRA says it.
Yeah, and if you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. And if you like your insurance, you can keep your insurance. Blah, 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 blah. You can't, everything this man says is a lie. This guy got him with a very good question. Then Obama goes to this statistic.
I'm about to leave office. There have been more guns sold since I've been president than just about any time in U.S. history. There are enough guns for every man, woman, and child in this country. And at no point have I ever proposed confiscating guns from responsible gun owners. So it's just not true.
Now, on a day where, as we discussed earlier, we had a court rule that no one in this country has a right to carry a concealed weapon, which, by the way, is an advertisement to every criminal in America, if that ever came to pass. Hey, nobody has a gun on them. Why don't you just hang a sign on your house? No alarm, no protection, no locks, and see what happens. Same thing. But, you know, Hillary Clinton was asked about what they did in Australia, and she called it a gun buyback. And yes, she said, maybe it'd be a good idea if we did that here in this country, if we could do it on a national level. It wasn't a gun buyback. They made you hand over your guns, and they gave you a little money for it. That's a gun buyback? Wow. And Hillary also had this to say about guns.
We have just too many guns on the streets, in our homes, in our neighborhoods. And, you know, there's been a lot of talk in this campaign, in the primary campaign, about the power of certain interests in our country. And we do have a bunch of powerful interests, make no mistake about it. But there is no more powerful lobby than the gun lobby. None.
Yeah, she doesn't want to take your guns away. She liked Australia's plan to buy them back. There's just too many guns. See, and they'll never say, here's the deal. Remember the crime bill, which now Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton have to apologize for because it locked up criminals? Because a good percentage of them are black. We can't have that. So you have to apologize for that bill. That bill had a provision in it that would have put people who fire a gun away for like 5 years mandatory. You know, if they shoot somebody, if they brandish a gun, 5 years, if they shoot someone, 10 years, and if they hit someone, hurt them, 25 years, and they took that out. The Democrats took that out because that would be gun control. That would tell somebody who's going to rob a store or shoot a kid on a stoop, hey, just by showing this gun, I'm going to jail for 5 years. That was too much gun control. They want to take the guns away from you and me. That's what they say when they say too many guns. That's what they mean. And then we got one more from Mr. Doctor, expert and everything, Obama.
My understanding is the Vice President's going to provide a range of steps that we can take to reduce gun violence. Some of them will require legislation. Some of them I can accomplish through executive action. And so I'll be reviewing those today. And as I said, I'll speak in more detail to what we're going to go ahead and propose later in the week. But I'm confident that there are some steps that we can take that don't require legislation and that are within my authority as president.
Right, right. And all you need is a Supreme Court that says, take people's guns. They have no right to bear arms. And with Hillary Clinton, you will get that. Make no mistake about it.